welcome back to Leanne Presents. I'm Leanne and it's just me today because we've got the September Bake Off box. Yay! So the September box is, a cat. This may be a slightly delayed unboxing. We'll get to it. So the September Bake Off box is based on the first week of the new series of Great British Bake Off, which is Cake Week. So I know what's in here. Cat bites. So we'll open it and we'll do some baking and then show what the bake looks like and tastes like. So that'll be good. We did get some sad news since the last time I unboxed one of these. They're not going to be continuing doing the Bake Off box the same way from December. So I'm a bit sad. But we've got September one, we're going to have October and November, which will be based on the show. And then they've just revealed what the December box, the special Christmas one's going to be. So I'm looking forward to that already. But then after that, subscription's done. They might bring something similar back or in a different format, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll just see how it goes. Now I'm going to try and get this cat off the box so I can actually open it. There we go. Cat's off the box. Okay. Oops. Here we go. Here we go, Rex. What's in the box? He's gonna wreck everything. Cool. Let's get rid of that. We got usual packaging. Once Rex is out of the way. What's the pun this month? Okay. You've got to roll with it. Because it's mini rolls. The Bake Off is just like perfect for bad jokes and innuendos and puns. These sleeves are always really difficult to get off. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Okay, let's have a look. It's quite a heavy one. Okay. Woo. Salted caramel mini rolls. A lovely Tom Hovey postcard. So lovely. And a little pack with we got our ingredients list. So what's in the box, what you need, and then our recipe. Recipe card. Looks like a long one. What we got? Okay. Hands-on is an hour. Ooh, looks like a long one. 1 hour, 55 minutes chilling. Okay. It's going to be quite a long evening, I think. But it's going to be worth it. Okay. Rex is always in the way. Got a little tips one. It's got pointers for the caramel to get the swirl in the roll, to get them the right size, and to get the chocolate shell. So that's really useful. And then another little card about what has been in Bake Off and what's going to be in Bake Off box. So yeah, nice. Okay, ingredients. Rex is being silly. Is that scaring you? Is that scaring you? Cool. We've got a packet of flour. Not much flour in this one. Plain white flour we've got. Oh, massive thing of dark chocolate. Rex likes that. Cocoa powder. Caster sugar. Oops, not got enough space. And icing sugar. That's lovely. And then we've got, a silicone mat. So I suppose this is to get the right size for the mini rolls, I think. I'll find out. I'll have a look in the instructions. Because it said there was a silicone mat, but that looks more like it's sort of meant to be a tray. I don't know. We shall see. And good old disposable piping bag. So that's everything in the box. Next, please don't. I don't want to have to disinfect my baking equipment before having to... You're going to get in the box? Probably not. So we've got all our stuff. So I'm going to go and prep my ingredients, get myself ready, put on an apron, because I keep forgetting to put on aprons to do my bakes, and then we'll get going. So I'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye! Hello, we're back. So I've prepped all my ingredients, so I'm just going to get stuck in and make some mini rolls. Caramel has not worked. It's, rather than just the sugar melting, it just stuck to the bottom of the pan. So I have got some spare caster sugar, so I'm going to give it another go. I'm going to try a different pan, although I have a horrible feeling that this is because of the gas hobs. And if that's the case, then I'm never going to be able to make caramel. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to measure out some more caster sugar and try it in a pan that isn't a non-stick one. It's a bit big, but it's sort of all I've got. We'll give it a go. Alright, salted caramel needs to cool before I can do anything else. So I'm going to clean up a bit and have a drink, and then I'll see you in a little bit. So I've actually decided I can crack on making the sponge while the caramel's cooling, so I'm going to get on with that because otherwise I'm going to be here all night. worked so badly, guys. So all the caramel, I got something out of it, but it didn't quite work. So the caramel crunchy bits, I'm pretty sure burnt. They'll do, but they got that slight bitter hint, but that's fine. The salted caramel, which I'd like to cool in the pan. The book says leave it to cool in the pan for 30 minutes at least. After 20 minutes, it was solid. So basically, I think, even on the lowest heat, my hob is too hot for caramel, and it sort of seizes up and burns rather than melting the sugar gently. So I guess I need a new oven, which I'm sad about. So I warmed up the salted caramel to loosen it. I put a bit in a piping bag ready, but I'm pretty sure that is completely solid already in there. And then added bit by bit to the cream, which is the filling. But again, it like solidified in there. So I'm gonna have to try a bit before I actually put it in the cake, just to make sure it's edible. It might just be nice chewy bits of caramel in there along with the crunchy bits. It might be alright. At the moment it looks gross, but at the end of the day, it's sugar, so it can't taste that bad, right? Also, that baking sheet barely fits in the oven with the tray under it, so I'm not quite sure if I haven't got a standard size oven or if that's just a particularly big size tray. I'll have to do some investigating, but it's in there for at least another 5 minutes, and then we take it out and then we assemble, which is the tricky bit. I desperately need a cup of tea, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some washing up, have some tea while this finished baking, and I'll come back to you when we get it out of the oven. So I'll see you in a bit. to chill for 10 minutes and then we're going to decorate, and then we need to leave them to set. What we're going to do, yeah, okay. So yeah, 10 minutes in the fridge, and then we're going to decorate them, and then we'll see how we go. So I'll see you in a bit. Just a heads up, by the time these are decorated, it's going to be, it says you need to leave them to set for an hour before serving them, and by that time I'm probably going to be asleep because it's already 11:15. I'd usually be in bed by now, not gonna lie. So I am going to finish decorating them, but I'm going to leave them to set overnight. I'm tasting the offcuts, the bits from the end, and I'm going to use this as my sort of evaluation, because that cake is so light. I've never made a sponge this light, and these are the ends, so I'm really impressed with that. I am disappointed with how the caramel aspects went, but to be totally honest, I quite like having the chewy bits in there and the crunchy bits in there. I know it's meant to be smooth with crunchy bits, but honestly, I'm enjoying eating these ends so much. At the moment, these don't look particularly tidy. Some of them got the icing sugar on them, some of them didn't. Some of them, I can't remember which one it was now, had a lovely swirl. Others, because the cake was sort of breaking up because it did stick to the tray, don't look quite so good. But at the end of the day, it's cake. I'm not being judged. I'm going to eat these, my family will eat these, and I'm pretty sure everyone's going to enjoy them. So I'll explain what I'm doing to finish with, and then once they're all decorated and left to set, we'll leave it. I'll take some pictures in the morning once they are set, and maybe with one cut down the middle so you can really see what it looks like halfway. Yeah, so we're going to be dipping the bases in melted chocolate, and then putting them back in the fridge to chill for 10 minutes. And then we're pouring chocolate over the top. And then the fun bit is we're going to have to pipe some of our salted caramel. This is completely solid, so I'm going to show you how solid this is. There, completely solid. So we're going to need to try and loosen that up in some warm water before we can pipe it and hope for the best. I haven't got my hopes up. They might not have sort of caramel drippings, but they'll be covered in some sort of chocolate once this is melted, and they're gonna be all right. So I'll carry on to the end. I'll sign off before when they're left to set, and then that'll be it. So thank you for watching. I'll do all the spiel at the end, so enjoy the last bits. Another 10 minutes to set, then we're going to cover them in chocolate, and then I'm going to bed. See you in a bit. They are coated in chocolate, and that's where I'm going to call it a night, because these need to set before I can attempt to pipe my very solid caramel onto them. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll just finish off with I'll put some photos up of the finished products, or maybe put them at the end of the video. We'll see how things go. So thank you so much for watching we're going to call it late night baking with Leanne at this point, so I keep seeming to do it late in the evening and needing to go to bed. If you like this video for some reason, please like it, subscribe to the channel and click that bell to be notified when we drop new videos. Follow us on socials, details are in the description below. Always have trouble with that one. This was salted caramel mini rolls from the Great British Bake Off box, in honour of Bake Off season, yay. I'll be back with another video soon. I need to bake something for bread week, so I'll probably post something about that. Until next time, bye bye. Good morning, I'm back, and I'm just gonna finish these off. So I've been soaking the really hard salted caramel stuff in hot water in the piping bag, so it's become a bit more pliable. So hopefully I'll be able to actually pipe it. Just going to do some lines, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna choose one and cut it open, see what it's like inside then, and that'll have to do because that's not working at all. Okay, let's try this one. So, not the tidiest coverage on there, but you know, it's covered. Chocolate is quite hard. See, it's not bad, is it? Now it's like breakfast time. I'm gonna have a bite of. Oh, it's even better. Swirl. I don't think it needed the fancy lines. There's enough salt caramel taste. They look alright. They look like mini rolls. This stuff did not work. I did get some tips on how to do caramel properly while you're on a gas hob. And basically I need a saucepan, stainless steel saucepan with a thick base to it. So it'll regulate the temperature around all the sugar at once. And hopefully, I'll try and get one of those for next time I have to do caramel, and hopefully it'll work. But thanks again for watching. I've already done the whole spiel, so I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.